My friends, welcome back to the frequency. This is Reality Files, and today we're unlocking truth. It's a little different video. I need to spread awareness about my main man, Nikola Tesla, the genius of all geniuses. This guy needs to be looked at again. Okay? Why don't we ever hear about him? Why isn't his name the picture on the wall of every school building? Why isn't he on the front of every newspaper till this day still? He has 700 patents, okay? He invented, without him we wouldn't have X-ray, we wouldn't have cell phones, the internet, right? He invented earthquake machines. He invented AC power, which powers the world. He had inventions that could power the whole world for free, right? We'll get into all this, but beyond just his scientific breakthroughs, well beyond, like a degree well beyond anybody else. We talk about Einstein. He created a theory that's wrong, right? We talk about business people and shit, right? Nikola Tesla, 700 patents. He literally created 20 hours a day. But more than this, my friends, this is what I want to get across. This man was a spiritual master, okay? He had mastered himself. He knew thyself, right? He followed the ancient ways, and he practiced Kundalini yoga. He utilized like the vital and spiritual energies of the body, tapped into higher sources of information, and stored knowledge all around him in light. What the hell just happened? Okay. So, let's get into this. I want to do this really quick. It's not so much about reading this to you guys, but you can go find this article over on my website, link in the description. But let's get into it. I just want to show you some crazy stuff that goes well beyond how everyone's thinking about him as just an out of his mind inventor who's awesome, right? Unfortunately, the government stole all of his work when he died, and they probably killed him, but whatever. When you got truth like this, I don't even know anymore. Uh-oh. Here, let me enter this a few times. There we go. Nope. Okay, here we go. Oh, my highlighting was off, but... So, the beauty and scent of roses can be used as medicine. So, he believed in, aromatherapy and all this stuff. Oh, and the sun rays as food. So, yes, that is correct, my friends. Nikola Tesla did sun gazing. Wow, never heard that one before. Okay. Let's just go straight into his 10 laws to adapt for all of us. Do this as quickly as possible. Oh, one more thing. Do you hear that music, Mr. Tesla? That music, the music of the universe, which I always talk about. I'm sorry, all my highlighting got off. I hear it all the time. My spiritual ear is as big as the sky. This man was in touch. Okay, he was in touch. Oh, and he makes fun of Einstein right here. According to the theory of relativity, two parallel lines will meet in infinity. But by that, Einstein's curve will straighten. For man, whatever. No, I have nothing against Mr. Einstein. He's a kind person and has done many good things, some of which will become part of music. I will write to him and try to explain why the ether exists. Okay, Nikola Tesla was obviously the electromagnetic universe, which is definitely correct. Like, the theory of relativity and Einstein is so cracked, it doesn't even... I can't stand it. Don't want to talk about that anyway. I'm going to try to finish this in 5 minutes. We're going to go through his 10 tips, like conditions for earth angels to adapt, is what he called it. The first requirement is a high awareness of the mission and work to be done, if only dimly at first. The second condition is a determination, right? All bridges burned, you will succeed. 3, guidance for vital and spiritual energies and labor. Wow. That's his third tip, right? And this is something all people who create deal with. Like, and this is what I've been trying to master myself, is the guidance of vital and spiritual energies, right? Because we have the imagination, we have like creative energy, we get inspiration. How do we guide all this into a process to create and manifest an output, right? So guidance of vital and spiritual energies. We talk about this a little later too. Number 4, adjust the physical assembly of work. Man's body is a perfect machine, my friends, okay? What nearly all people eat is harmful to him and dangerous, right? The bloodstream can be controlled. So Nikola Tesla then goes in here and talks about how he can control his heartbeat, right? He can control his breath. He was very much into like meditation and these kinds of things. And I find this amazing. Like he mastered himself. He literally conquered himself to the degree that after, from long exhausting work, which requires superhuman effort, right? After 1 hour of sleep, I'd be fully recovered. This man slept 2 hours a night. He created for 22 hours a day. This guy is mad genius. Like mad genius. Out of this world. Why the fuck isn't everybody on this shit? Like, how did he do this? What was he doing? Like, and this man, the thing is, they don't want you to ask those questions. They don't want us to, because if you ask what was this man doing, you're going to learn he's doing like yoga. He's practicing Taoism. He's doing meditation and like ancient arts. He studies the ancient ways, right? All of his electromagnetic inventions come from ancient inspiration. Okay. The 5th condition is adjustment of memory. Most people, they only picture the brain as a carrier of knowledge, but for Tesla, he in fact stored knowledge in the particles all around him, right? So his brain is engaged in more important things than remembering. And let me zoom out a little bit. Everything we once like learned accompanies us in the form of light particles stored around us. I couldn't find his 6th one. Kind of skips from the 5 to the 7th, but I assumed his 6th was visualization, right? He visualized everything he invented. In fact, he had built worlds and realities inside his mind that he built inventions in, and these realities had the same physical laws, right? He in fact built every invention perfectly in his mind before applying it in real life, and this is why he had so few failures ever, right? Check out this part, my friends. Check this out right here. My eyesight and hearing are perfect, dare say stronger than other people. I hear thunder 150 miles away and see colors in the sky that others cannot see. The enlargement of vision and hearing I had as a child. Later, I consciously developed. This guy was expanding his senses. He could hear thunder hundreds of miles away, see different auras in the sky. This man had access to extraordinary powers which we can all access if we just wake the fuck up and realize what he is saying. Okay? Oh, this is pretty good too. This is talking about sickness and disease right here. The source of most disease is in the spirit. That's all that needs to be said. Number 7. The knowledge of how mental and vital energies transform, this is huge right here, into what we want, to achieve control over all feelings. Hindus call it Kundalini yoga. Number 7 principle is Kundalini yoga. People, let's all just take a moment here. Okay. This man was talking about electricity, Kundalini yoga, sun gazing, expanding his perception, psychic abilities, all of this stuff, way back when. He must have felt so alone. Wow. People are so retarded. He kind of skips the 8th too. I wish I could find, if anybody can find the full article, because it goes straight from what's the 7th to what's the 9th adjustment. And I find this one right here, his ninth one to be my personal, like, most important one. Do everything any day, at any moment, to not forget who we are and why we're here on earth. To not forget who you are and what you're here to do. Do everything you can possibly do not to forget that. That perspective is the most important thing. For me, that's huge. And number 10, this is something I always talk about, my friends. Right, that Mr. Tesla played. He played his whole life and enjoyed it. Stop being so serious. Be a little kid. I just want to talk about a few other things he talked about. The trouble is people are too serious. If they were not, they would all be happier and live longer. Life is rhythm that must be comprehended. I feel the rhythm and direct it on it and pamper it. He has a wonderful relationship, man. The stars, the amoebas, the sun, the heart, the circulation of infinite worlds. Infinite number of worlds this man had. Wow. Knowledge comes from space. Just now we're talking about the Taoist Paruls. I don't even know how to say that name. Like, does it sound like a scientist talking, or does it sound like just the universe has only one substance and one supreme energy with an infinite number of manifestations of life? That's science and spirituality combined. This man was on it. Okay, last little part I want to get in here. I talk with lightning and thunder. This man could have made videos like I didn't make. Creative energy is identical to light energy. This is very true, and I talked about this in my Be Alone video, in that your greatest joy, your greatest passion, like your greatest flame can come from creating and like entering your element of mastery. And creative energy is identical to light energy. Nikola Tesla saw creative energy as the highest tier of energy, even above like love and the new age stuff. Creative energy, which is very true. The sexual energy or the creative energy is the strongest of the universe, hands down, right? And he harnessed that. He said imagination gives birth to the life, and his imagination was often more powerful than real life. I think, yep. Okay, everyone go check out the rest of that on the website. Bada boom, bada bing. And it's very important for us all to read that. Like, God, this guy is so extraordinary. He's on such a next level, and like I just wish like more people understood who he was. It's a shame, like when I speak to like my friends or like old friends or like parents or anything like this, like they only have like a glimmer if they've ever heard the name Nikola Tesla, and it blows my fucking mind. It's like, do you know what powers your home? Your cell phone. When you go to the doctor and get an x-ray, what powers satellites? What powers everything was this man. And most of his inventions weren't even allowed to come manifest because all of a sudden the oil industry, the thing that runs this world is money and oil, obviously. And he was going to give energy to the whole earth. You know why? Because he wanted to illuminate the entire earth, right? There's enough energy to become a second sun. This man studied the ancients, like I said, right? He knew that the ancient pyramids had a gold capstone, and you put them in certain geomagnetic points on the earth, right? Bang, bang, bang. Then you charge up the ether, and then you can hold a light bulb up, and it goes on. This man was on it. Most of his works didn't come into fruition because he was killed early. All of his work confiscated. Majority of it, I believe, is not to be released. And like I've read his books and like his notes, and this man is just so next level, and nobody's talking about him. So I just want to get this information out there, and yeah, get the conversation started. Anyway, thank you for watching. please hit that share button, get this to somebody else, and leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Reality Files. Peace.